So the question as to whether pain management policies will become more enlightened because of the financial burden on our society is a very good question. I don't know that I have a real positive feeling about the answer to that question. And that is because for the past 21 years, since pain became the fifth vital sign, payers have been off to the side. They haven't been in the mix with healthcare professionals, with healthcare systems, even with regulatory agencies. They've just sort of been taking a sideline. And we saw this become really evident when abuse-deterrent formulations of opioids were considered to be the next silver bullet. I'm seeing it happen now with naloxone. One would think that the manufacturers of naloxone would be in a deficit in terms of the supply and demand situation, but they're not. And it's a real head scratcher. And I think part of that is because the payers haven't figured out how to grapple with the issue. We've seen a lot of things happen in the world with respect to payers' willingness to pay for certain things. I think the next sentinel event in that regard will be buprenorphine. The federal government recently made a decision to allow people who haven't gotten the training, who don't have the waiver, to prescribe buprenorphine for up to 30 patients in a given year. And one would think that that would open the floodgates. Payers have to be involved in the story. So you can roll back the regulations, but if payers don't get on board, it's not going to really change a lot. So payers are missing from this discussion, and I think they need to be a part of this discussion. Unfortunately, opioids are still the least expensive solution. And that means that regardless of what everybody says, payers are much happier to have a non-abuse deterrent formulation of opioid be prescribed than they are to have a medication like buprenorphine be prescribed for people with substance use disorders and chronic pain. I wish I had a happier thing to say, but